How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme. Welcome to the beta of Nowhere Prophet from Shark Bomb, due to be released later this summer. The progression system of how you moved around the map and deal with encounters and events and things like that kind of reminded me of Banner Saga, but then you kind of manage things as if it was like a card game. For this beta here, they have a few preset maps. The full game, I think, will actually utilize procedural generation, but that's not ready to show off currently. Oh yeah, it's saying here basically there's just like a very limited amount of stuff right now, not entirely indicative of what we're going to see in the full game. We get to select our Prophet, the Firebrand, the Echo, the Banshee, and the Tower. We can only use the Firebrand, so yes, I will select that. A capable commander with a forceful personality and an innate sense of other people's emotions. I added like 8 more N's. And thoughts. This allows the Firebrand to inspire or to intimidate them with a glance. The leader deck has a lot of specific abilities that can be used, and that's the number of them that we would actually find in the deck. The Forgotten kind of act as the individual units. They have a damage and their own individual healths. I'm going to start with 15 energy, 75 food, and 65, I think this is like morale or hope or something like that. Oh, you unlock convoy perks by reaching certain milestones and achievements, things like that. I don't actually have a save file. That was me just accidentally starting the game. The world is broken. Only the strong and the ruthless prevail in this land of ruins. Hope is for the naive and the weak. There's a cool combination of tech and wasteland aesthetics until I heard its call from the night sky. There's also space sci-fi stuff. The falling stars spoke of power and forgotten knowledge. And there's giant monsters. It told me where it would land. Its voice was weak and fragmented, but it carried the promise of a way out, a path to change, and it gave me a purpose. It took me weeks to cross through Soma's wilderness. Then its impact shook the heavens. Hissing with heat, the sand around it had turned into glass. Then it spoke of the crypt for the last time. We're bestowed with this prophetic leadership status or whatever, and I'm kind of curious if as the game plays out you're going to realize that you're misinterpreting, or that you were never meant to take this sort of position and you're reading into things too deep. I'd spoken to machines before, but none had been this powerful, this keen, yet it was dying. In blue light, it painted a mandala in the dusty air. With this fractal symbol, it showed me glimpses of ancient knowledge from before the crash. Etched in hard light, it told me how to find and open the crypt, the place of legend. Then the fallen star spoke to me. Your help, power, safety, and knowledge in the crypt, you lead them. I don't think I'm supposed to Mad-Libs this. I'm guessing there's missing either redacted or broken message fragments. As the machine died and its light slowly subsided, I could hear words of prayer and mantras all around me. Others must have seen the trail of fire, heard the star's whispers, and followed it here too. Their eager faces told me that they had heard the machine speak to me. The prophet, they chanted. And so my followers had found me, and together we would find the crypt. That was very easy to amass followers. Usually that takes years of legwork and showing people different ways in which you feel that you are worthy of being followed. And they just got on board immediately. I can't camp because I'm fully rested. I can't heal anyone because they're all healed. I can inspect the convoy just to get a sense of what we have. It is hope. This little piece of a pie sitting on a weird curvy plate, but the pie is perpendicular to the plate. It's not a very convenient serving system, but that represents hope. I can share luxury items with people to raise their hope, but I don't have any of that right now, so I guess we can just leave? Looks like I have one little mini pony, a couple of weird forest dwelling people, a handful of regular looking people, and then a couple Robs. Very diverse cast of followers. There are a lot of different types of squares to move across, and I think you can kind of inspect a crossroads. It'll cost 8 food and 4 hope. This one has an active market. I don't really know if I have currency. And I can't entirely see what it costs to move to different things outside of the immediate ones. This one is also considered difficult terrain. So I would eventually... Oh, that's a battle. I thought it was scissors. Get some nice grooming done down the way. Once your desert beard starts growing in. It gets so hot and sweaty, all the sand gets tangled up on it. You want to make sure you have a good barber in the wasteland. I think in that case, I'm going to kind of groom along the side here. I'll try the more difficult path. Why the hell not? I'm not putting myself in the way of many battles if I go that way, but just messing around with things. I guess I don't really know if I have the resources necessary. Our trek came to a halt at a collection of shacks surrounded by makeshift walls. Children followed us with curious eyes as the village leaders and the settlement's priests approached slowly. I could appease them or threaten them. Well, I'm sitting on a max number of food right now. This is the first stop, so food, I don't even have to worry about it. I have so much food. I'm sure it'll become scarce later. Especially if I'm just giving it away to every Tom, Dick, and starving child that comes and asks for it. We approached them with open arms, presenting a small offering. We requested their hospitality. We are weary from our travels and have valuable things for trade. After more friendly gestures and words, they allowed us to enter the village. The sun was setting, so we gathered around the fires. A young group of hunters from the village came by. They joined us, telling fierce tales of flesh-eating men from the mountains and scaring the children. That gave everyone hope. For some reason, I accept the hope that you've given me by scaring all the young ones. Thank you for that. Move on. I would like to... Okay, I do still have an opportunity to take a look at the market. Oh, you charge batteries. Your battery reserves universal currency used to shop and level your profit. Cool. There's like a lot of different stuff that you can actually spend it on. This is just, it adds hope. This one adds food. That one adds more food. It's blue because it's rare or something. But then specific upgrades, probably for the profit themselves. I don't know if all the deck followers get benefits like that. So, duly noted, stopping somewhere like that first before you've taken any damage or any risk or anything is maybe not the best. What is this? A teacher's shrine, home of a skilled teacher, a banshee, and has an active market. Well, source of new followers and things. I'm going to backtrack a little, which is probably a waste of resources. Mostly because I have decided I do want to carry on this way. There's no point barreling on this difficult path when I am just learning, I guess. Throughout the day, we had some shadows following our convoy. They had disappeared when we made camp, but we stayed alert. Then, in the middle of the night, the sentries sounded the alarm. Our mysterious stalkers were a group of heavily armed tribesmen that had chosen to attack us now. Oh shit, so I guess these aren't just random, or they are random events, but I thought they would all be random non-combat events. A fight! Defend our convoy! I'm glad your morale is so high after being told about the flesh-eating men. Oh, this mechanic feels familiar. That you start with a certain amount of energy and it costs that to play cards. That's obviously familiar. We see that in lots of card-playing games. But the fact that it refills +1 to the max, I've seen that in something before, and I like that because it means you can't jump out of the gate with some like insane over-the-top strategy. You have to like build towards it. I like that mechanic of kind of reeling things in. To win, I have to reduce the enemy leader to 0. I have a lot more health than that dude. The damage remains even after combat. Well, that explains why my health gets to be so high, is because I'm going to have to repeatedly survive this sort of stuff. Well, we better attack this rock. Get that shit out of the way. That's the only thing standing between us and... I can't see One-Eye Blue Scarface. Bear hair. That's his full desert name, I think. Oh man, like every single thing has their own specific skill that you have to kind of become familiar with. I'm going to start with the scout. They have the most damage, a decent amount of health, and no specific abilities that I have to pay any mind to. Proud warrior. You can't use them when you play them. It has to wait till next turn. Positioning does matter. You need to have like a front line, and that's who does the attacking and is attacked. Can I just play this on the leader? Well, that certainly is easy. I could have tried to attack the rock, I suppose, but I was thinking that was a hindrance, stopping me from attacking the leader. I think it's more of a hindrance in that it stops you from playing 8 full cards. It's mostly there to get in your way. Ooh, you can swap out a card for one of the same type once per turn, so I'll keep that in mind if I feel stuck. When you attack things, they do retaliation damage. You do not suffer retaliation if you attack the leader directly. You can also move them, but then they can't move and attack. And my thing maxed up to 4 here. Just something to make extra note of. So I don't know if I can actually attack the rock, but I'm not going to. I'll attack him. Oh, I also have this shot that I can do to just deal 2 damage. I could try and swap this and see if I just get a damage dealing one. Aw, dang. Oh, +1/+1. That would probably be to each the damage and the health. So if I would have had that before attacking with the scout, I could have had them at a high enough level to put an end to this already. Oh, whatever. I'll throw down a unit and just see what this guy has coming in. The Black Scale Graeme. And deal 2 damage to enemy in frontline position. Well, he was toast. You've lost a follower. They've been removed from combat. They're not completely gone. Okay, I was curious about that. That was one thing I was unsure about in this game. Oh. Okay, but he can be permanently destroyed if he suffers a second wound. Damn. Well, F this. Let's put an end to things. That's really funny that you can just ignore the stuff on the field, but now and again, like if the battle's going on long enough, if you ignore the stuff on the field, then everything you have laying out as a defense is going to get wrecked, right? I got some experience, awesome vegetables, and a bunch of hope. But I did lose a boy. The dead bodies of our enemies littered the area. Our convoy approached a fortified structure behind a rough barricade that consisted of rubble, wire, and wooden stakes. Smoke rose from a handful of buildings. The gate to the settlement was closed, and guards are watching from the towers. I'll try and approach it, just see what happens. We carefully inched our wagons closer to the fort, trying to maintain a peaceful impression. When our wagons were almost at the gate, shots were fired from the fort and along our flanks. We barely had enough time to grab our armaments to confront them. This is still the same, like, square. I haven't moved again. Another fight. Yeah, it sucks. A bandit chief. So he has less health because he's been wounded, but it actually costs less to send him out than like a full health one. I'm allowed to have 30 cards I can bring in. I have no other cards that I would be able to add to the deck. I think I'm going to bench this guy. Him being brought out when I'm drawing my cards isn't really going to help me exactly. So whatever, I'll just run into battle with what we got here. If you draw when your deck is empty, you take 2 damage? Oh, so crap. Starting hand, keep or replace cards? I can swap them a little bit? I'll just confirm for now. And I think I'm going to try and send out... Oh, there's more rows in this particular battle. I am going to send out 2 guys and just immediately end it. Just to immediately have multiple options kind of available. They're challenging us. That new enemy unit has taunt. Ooh, while they're taunting, you can only attack them. While they're taunting in the front line, that is. But he also put out a Black Star Hitman, and he's pushing him out of the front line. Oh, he moved the tree. Well, nuts. We have a rare one we have to build up to 6, which is just, like, we need 6 energy, and it's literally just, like, kill something. Just instantly. Well, I do want you to move back up to the front lines. You kind of screwed me a little bit there. To all units and leaders that have the attack keyword. I don't actually see that anywhere on any of these cards, so I don't know if it counts in descriptions or anything. I do... Oh, it hurts me as well? All units and leaders. Oh, shit, no, I don't want to play that at all then. I want you to take out this taunting guy. That was the retaliation damage. Let's put an end to that, just so we don't have to worry about it anymore. That one guy had been moved and one guy had just been played, so I think that is everything I can do there. I can throw down the Hermit as well. His Fury are triggered when he's played on the battlefield. Draw a leader card. Sure. I'll stick him out there. And I can draw a convoy card. Now we can just move on. Oh, nuts! Does a lot of damage. Really messed my boy up there. I gotta really make sure I'm taking out some of these characters. I had a much easier time with the previous battle. That guy cost 7 to play, but look how much health and damage he does. The Raj General. Plus he beefs everyone up. Okay, well I would like to put an end to several of these characters. Oh, the retaliation damage still happens even when you kill a character? I don't like that. That's so difficult to deal with. That really sucks. I guess you as the Hermit is getting beefed up then? I'll draw a convoy card. The Vandal. Deal 2 damage to all obstacles. That happens when this card is destroyed. I'll throw them out there. Could come in handy. I can't attack this character. Fine, I'll just attack you. It doesn't matter. Oh, that was their shield. I haven't even gotten to their shield. Righteous Strength. I'm glad that it pauses these for a moment and gives you like adequate time to see exactly what they're playing. I suck at this. You can always attack them directly. Yeah, I've done that. I've attempted to do that. I think I'm just gonna do this auto kill someone thing. That's much easier for me overall. And maybe I'll just keep attacking you directly. That also saves me a bit of effort. Like, yeah, now you're toast. Blew up a bunch of obstacles. It's kind of silly. Oh wow, did the obstacle dying have like a splash damage or something that also attacked that thing? A Jaroon Climber. Oh, I can also stick out the General. Sure. He seems badass. But now I'm absolutely just leaving him open to get just wrecked. So that was probably a mistake. Probably shouldn't have done that when I have nothing else on the field. Oh, they're just attacking her directly anyways. Man, I suck at this. This was... I planned this just absolutely terribly. I'm just gonna end it then. I don't know why that's the thing. You just get a guy out who does enough damage. It's like, whatever, it's over. Victory! One of our own has just received a blessing. The follower that deals the killing blow will be blessed. They immediately are healed and they get +1 damage. But beware, if that follower gets wounded, they lose the blessing again. Apparently lumber counts as batteries. I guess I don't remember much from like grade 8 science class where they taught us how batteries work. Man, I don't like that I had to deal with 2 battles there. We have 1 blessed guy, like 6 wounded, and now we're just grinding our way out towards yet another battle, so... It was almost dark in the sparse blue savanna forest that we were traveling through. The vanguard had found an ideal resting ground, but the moment that we gave the signal to halt, figures stepped from their hiding places behind the trees and started attacking us. I don't want to fight every time I take a step. This is too much fights. These guys are injured, so it costs nothing to play them. That's kind of funny, actually. Maybe I'll let them die so I can... strictly so I can put that to my advantage. Yes. Yeah, I'll throw you out there. Draw another card. I think it's 6 cards max in this hand and 4 max in this hand. I guess... yeah, I'll do the 2-shot. Get rid of that defense that you had there. I'm hoping if I just throw out units like crazy here, because he won't be able to attack on his first turn, that I'll just be able to like keep the pressure up high enough. Oh god, you guys collectively can only do 3 damage. That's quite pathetic. Guerrilla Fighter. Destroy a random enemy unit with taunt. Deal 4 damage to all units in a target column. That's pretty damn intense, actually. For now, oh, they're all gonna get retaliation attacks. Doing such a weak, terrible amount of damage really sucks. Doing this is the easiest way to just get rid of this guy. Then I don't have to deal with it. And then all of you can just do your direct attacks without having to worry about retaliations. It feels like a waste of a very powerful card. But hey, now I don't have to think about it anymore. Quit that. Quit playing so many cards. Maybe I'll just draw more cards that are like instantly do all the damage. Because those have gone a long ways in helping me. I should definitely bolster. You guys are both wounded, so I'm going to bolster... maybe I bolster the new guy if I play him. Do you know what? Here's something in this game that's just ridiculous. Because as soon as you cross over into... I have enough units on the field to do enough damage, you can just go for it. I'm sitting there like worrying and stressing about it or whatever. Oh, did that heal his wound and bless him? Or is he wounded and blessed? That was something I forgot to consider before I chose who I did the killing blow with. Battles are less scary. I keep trying to think of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules, where I have to clear the monsters or enemies on the field and then attack the main thing. Dead bodies littering the area again. Yeah, we really seem to like to do that, don't we? Just litter the hell out of things. I think I might as well spend this. I would like to know how to. Can be sold for batteries. It doesn't count as batteries itself. And can I just use this? I think each turn I'm actually healing with this tea, or I can share it with everyone and gain hope. So that's kind of cool. The luxury items they can just sit there and be used strictly to help your profit, or you can spend them. I was thinking it was only to be spent on your convoy, so I do kind of like that you have to consider those sorts of trade-offs. Good rewards, but well defended. Well, I kind of have to. We were just setting up camp when a small group of monks approached our perimeter with heavily burdened pack animals and an escort of armed guards. The ornamentation on their robes was fashioned after the patterns found in rusters, and other intelligent machines. They were clearly followers of the machine. Curious to meet you, a smiling elderly machinist says. Can we sit with you? Maybe we have something to share or trade. Shit, I'd rather try and talk it out first. As you take decisions, your convoy will increase or weaken their belief in a certain mindset, believer, scholar, or altruist. With high enough scores in one of these mindsets, you will have access to unique options in the situations you encounter. That's really cool. I like that a lot. We allowed them into our camp and they sat down. We made them welcome and shared our humble meal with them. We chatted at length, sharing stories of the crash and learning from each other. After everyone had eaten and the conversation wound down, the priestess spoke again softly. Let us give you something in exchange for the food you served us. A few batteries, maybe? Mostly I'm seeing the scholar improvement and the altruist thing. Maybe we also get batteries. This shows how much they believe, driven by curiosity and desire to understand. And how open they are. This is cool. I like that a lot. Now they want to ask. Now they're trying to lend us batteries. I'm going to decline. Because they're going to be like, you owe me something. Or whatever, if we accept. Either that, or they'll be like, it's rude to decline or whatever. You're good people. And there are few of those on this road. Fewer even with the blood of operators in their veins. She produced a small item from her robe and said, you may decline our batteries, but I insist you take this, the hand cannon. This heavy handgun hits like a Brunta, and it kicks like one. These are abilities that it has. When you scrap a card, a random attack card in your hand gains +1. That's kind of neat when you do the scrap thing. I'll accept it. Cool. I really need to investigate and understand how to equip that properly. A burst of gunfire interrupted our peaceful journey. Bullets... Wait, so is that something in between reaching the battle? That didn't even take place on that tile? Bullets blazed past our heads, so we grabbed whatever was at hand to kill the enemy and rushed at them to return the favor. I wanna know how the hell to have this, like, equipped. Dismantle it for energy? No, I don't want that. These are just cards that it's going to grant me just by having it, I guess? Oh, I earned enough experience to level up. When you win a combat or after certain events and things like that, useful equipment, that's where you attach the gear. So I definitely want the hand cannon. It adds a few different things. I guess I don't actually equip the T the way I thought maybe I did. Learn a new card. Level up to increase your max health and learn a new card. You may pick only one of the available options, so pick the right one. I appreciate the warning. Oh, it costs energy? Oh, damn. This one's blue. So, like, oh, I can, or turn over another. So would I give up, lose this ability? All your followers take 1 damage and gain 2 damage until your next turn. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm going to flip over another one. Okay, I can pick from any of these. Target follower gains +4, -2. Yee. Oh, there's only a certain amount of times you can do that. Coordinated fire, deal 2 damage to all enemy followers for every refreshed follower on your side. Exhaust all your followers. Ooh, I kind of like that one. So anyone who is has an available attack or action, it could be movement, that's how it calculates the amount of damage you can do, but then none of them can actually take an action after that. These are all good cards, very difficult to like use effectively, from my understanding. Okay. I like Battle Cry. I like the idea of like supercharging my units briefly, and then we can use a coordinated strike against their leader. Increase level, and the cards are added. You also increase maximum health and gain focus. These are needed to remove cards from your leader deck. Ooh. Okay, if I start getting too many like useless cards and things, trimming your deck can be great to remove cards that are no longer useful or strong enough. I probably am not going to use that immediately since I'm still kind of learning a lot. A level 3 elite bandit chief has 10 full health, so this is going to be more challenging than anything I've dealt with before, I would say. Confirm, I guess. I'm going to throw the hermit out first because I want whatever the leader card it is going to draw for me. I just have a bunch of ways of drawing a shitload of cards. Destroy a random enemy unit with taunt. So maybe you would use taunt. They would attempt to attack you, and they would get destroyed. I think that's what's going on there. So I'm going to stick a cutter out. How's barrier? The next time this unit would take damage, remove the barrier instead. I'm going to stick you out there just because I think your fury, the taunt thing, is kind of requiring that there be someone on the field who would attack you. I wouldn't want to activate it early and have it be wasted. I'm not entirely sure if that's how that works. Dang. Harpy. Taunt, Fury, all undamaged friendly followers gain 1 and 1. This card is legendary. Oh. No one's damaged yet. Oh, he is damaged. Maybe playing that now isn't so great then. So I'll chuck out the gorilla fighter then. Dope! That worked out really well. But like, with taunt, so is it like he knew taunt even if he wasn't using it? I think I kind of misunderstood whatever the hell was happening there. I think my best bet is not enough energy. Oh shit, right. I was gonna try and take it out and then use the barrier to protect myself from retaliation, you know? Well, I'm gonna make you do it. Is stealth and cannot be attacked just now. Well, hell, I guess I'll swap one of these out. And this boosted, that was the thing that the handgun I got. If I ever scrap anything, a random attack base card would take a boost. So that's how that just happened. I guess I'll let you take a bolster? Sure. And you guys can just carry on attacking her since you can't go for this currently. Aw, nuts. So strong. I hate these hitman. They're messing me up. The autocannon. How did that one work? At the start of your turn, deal 2 damage to the first target in the opposing row. I would very much like to not have to deal with that. There's another injured dude. All my guys are injured. They're all a bunch of sacks of shit at this point. Oh, crap. Is it going to be able to keep doing it over and over again? I think I just would rather not have to worry about it. I'm just going to get rid of that one. Draw an extra card. I'm chucking guys out here strictly just... This is not the appropriate strategy to just keep attacking this thing. But I still don't think I can attack this. Because she still has her, like, stealth protection. You know what? Hell, I'm throwing you out there too. Eventually I'll just have enough cards on the field that I can just... The Raider looks like the leader, which is kind of interesting. I guess this is like a unique character portrait, and this is just kind of like random. Wow, that fucking sucked. I got ruined. I could static charge everyone. It only deals 1 damage. It's not even that good. It's kind of shitty, actually. Random follower gains +2 to its health. I can also throw the Harpy out there, because I don't think either of these are damaged. I'm going to throw you out, and I'm going to throw the Harpy out, and everyone should get boosted by that. And you should still be able to keep attacking this. Ooh, you can kill one of these. That one does more damage. I think it's... Oh, but it still retaliates with the full amount of damage? In my mind, retaliation was always only 1 damage. That's bullshit. I kind of... like, hate the retaliation mechanic. I, like, don't entirely know how to operate with it. So all of what I just did was fucking dumb. I should have just attacked this directly. Because now I just win. Because I can just do that. The battles in this game are kind of ridiculous. It's hard to plan out properly. Because, like, shit will just suddenly flip around on you on a dime anyways. So, like... I don't know, it's getting harder because my guys are all wounded and everything like that, and like, there's definitely more strategy there that I'm giving it credit for, but like, that does make it relatively frustrating to plan in advance and do various things. What are some of these? May find trade goods here, good chance to find food, a place that you could like heal people up, new followers... And Dome City. Well, I'll go the route where I could find new followers, I guess. Maybe the Dome City will be a good place to heal up. I don't know. I can equip a second thing. It adds Infect. The target follower suffers -2. Crippling Mudra. All followers without shield have health set to 2. Paralyzing Gas reduces energy maximum of both leaders by 1. That sounds like it sucks, but I'm gonna try it out. I don't know. I should probably, like, sell some things. Yeah, I'll just sell this stuff right away. That's fine. Oh, basically I can just, like, buy food. I don't think I really care. Let's take a look at the followers, maybe. Followers 3 from the faction Beasts. I'll recruit some Beasts. I only get to select 1 of these 3. Is that what's happening? The Lumbering Shamble, the Chatridge Matriarch, and the Januar Bear. Oh, his face is messed up. Looks like he's missing most of his face. Well, I don't have a lot of beasts, so having the Matriarch isn't very useful. Can attack or move immediately after entering the battle. I do like that. And the overwhelming thing is pretty good too. I think I'm going to choose the Januar. I only get to select 1, correct? Yes, I will choose the Januar. Oh, I get to choose 3 cards from 9 total, right? Like, I think that's what's going on here. When this thing dies, I get to add 2 of these to my hand. Yeah, I'm taking the Pack Leader. It costs a lot to play him, but I think that's really cool. It costs 0 to play this dude. A Druun Climber. And the Rinkable. When attacking an enemy unit, all damage beyond the target's health rolls over to the next unit in the row, or the enemy leader, if no unit is present. That sounds really cool too. These are some cool-ass beasts and things. I like those. I don't know if I have enough energy to be able to, like, reliably play them. I have a couple guys who are totally out of commission here. So they're not permanently destroyed. They're just very heavily out of commission. I guess all you guys are going back in the deck. I can't be choosy right now. I really need to find the place to stop and heal up. The Dome City, the camp is more likely. I can get there in less moves. It's only 2 moves away versus 3 if I go that way, so I'll try and hit up the camp there and recover. Right next to the road, there was a huge motor wagon that apparently had broken down. A small group of scavengers were already working on it. They gave us hostile looks when we came closer, trying to make a show of brandishing their feeble weapons. Threaten them, it's risky. Let Tick snarl at them. That's this guy? I guess. Trade with them. I'm going to let him snarl at them. It seems like a unique opportunity that I want to play around with. This was our claim now. If they wanted to keep their lives, they would have to leave the scavenging to us. They bared their teeth but backed down. The wagon still had plenty of good parts that were systematically harvested, while the scavengers watched on with unconcealed expressions of hatred. Lots of energy actually, lots of batteries. But we lost 2 of our altruistic nature, which I like that. I really, really like that as a mechanic of having like the different belief systems, how willing you are to help, how open you are to different things. I think that's really cool. A sharp noise of a signal whistle interrupted an otherwise perfectly peaceful afternoon. The outrider who had sounded the alarm was riding to the camp, pursued by a gang of ferals armed with spears and guns. Attack, scare them off, requires 50 units, while I straight up don't have that. That's a very difficult amount to achieve. Ooh, but I guess they wouldn't all be in your deck. It's just you would have a shitload. Shit, I guess I have to fight them. He's a feral shaman. Healing and slinging curses are the daily business of a shaman. Both is pretty useful in the battlefield. I have my 2 different things. I guess the paralyzing gas. We're going to give it a try, but we're both going to only start with 2 energy, which seems kind of risky. Are you injured? Is that why your cost is lower than I remember it being? Why it's green like that? Yeah, injured. It has the wound. There's the red dash across. Immediately losing that energy. That's a risky... It's like a risky thing, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the potential there. You're like boosted. Oh yeah, he's got the Lotus. He's like one of the blessed guys right now. So I would say I'm chucking both of you out. All followers without shield have their health set to 2. So if they were injured or whatever, like you wouldn't want to use it to lower their health to 2. Yeah, that's all I can do. 1 damage to all units and leaders. Wait, he's gonna hurt himself with that too. I mean, he didn't have any units to hurt with that, but he did he hurt himself a little bit, I guess. -2 damage if I infect this guy. I could just literally make it so that he is useless. I like that. Then I don't even have to worry about attacking him. I don't have to worry about him attacking me. I don't have to worry about like retaliations or whatever. It's just like it's dealt with. So there's something about that I find exciting and like cool potential there, because like what's he gonna do now? Nothing, right? Deal 1 damage to all followers. Oh my god, he hurt his own guy, but he also messed up my stuff pretty majorly. But I should be able to take him out just like so. I'm getting a better hang of the battles, I guess. I'm very split on that. The walking around in the desert, interacting with things and scavenging and making like, you have like a range of different options. Like the time that I had my feral beasts, I could just have like bark at them and they'd be like, no, okay, take all of our shit. Like that's really cool. I'm still figuring out the battles. I'm still figuring out how I feel about the battles overall. There's so many considerations going in there. It's unique at the very least, I'll give it that, and quite challenging. A light drizzle of rain started coating the world with its fresh smell. Luckily, it let up for a short while before the ground had turned to mud. Do you always have an encounter every time before your like intended destination? Spend 5 to heal 5. That's healing the leader. No, I want to heal the followers. Will I choose which wounded I heal? I don't actually. No more resting possible? I did not expect that it would be, you only get to do that once. Heal uses. It totally, there's like a bar for it, specifically letting me know that. Wow. Okay. You gotta be careful as hell. I wonder, I'll share this. I'll get hope back up. I'll get like a substantial hope boost. We increased it, thank you so much. It also grants a temporary status effect that will be active only for the next battle. Be aware that if you share multiple luxury items in short succession, only the most recent one will be active. So this must be the one that, whenever it's listing that, I totally didn't understand how or when that would be present or do its thing. It is finally there. So, at the start of combat, restore 2 health to your leader, 1 use. Perfect. Glad I didn't commit anything else to healing the leader then, I guess. There's so many trade-offs to be made. Oh, I can level up again. Okay, dope. Yeah, I'll spend the energy for that, of course. Merciless. Destroy all followers with attack 3 or less. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Because you could just... 3 or less. That's really devastating. You would risk killing your own guys if you had any. Deal 3 damage to the target. Merciless. I'm gonna add Merciless to the deck. I think that's very cool. I guess I'm also going to add that to the deck. Cards are removed permanently. There's a minimum size you cannot fall below. That's interesting. Merciless is already added to there. Okay. I'm just gonna hang on to everything for now. I'm not gonna bother removing cards just yet. I'm sure that becomes more important the longer you play and shit like that. I don't know. We're navigating through a rocky mineral field when a horde of beasts fell upon us. First time fighting beasts, actually. This horde of terrifying beasts is led by a vicious lizard. He looks like a real leader. Of course they would be following him. 4 damage to all units in the column. I do like that one. Oh, right, my stupid poisonous gas thing. Whatever, I'll hang on to it. It just kind of makes things forcibly start off like a wee bit slower. But maybe that's not such a bad thing. I'll confirm. I'll confirm these guys for now. And I'll just go ahead and stick you, because it's no cost. When attacking with enough anim... Oh, yeah, this is the guy who won't get retaliated against, which is a pretty nice thing to have. All followers without shield have health set to 2. Might come in handy. That might come in handy on this next turn. Or 2, depending how much damage starts getting dealt. 4 damage sucks. Oh, you regained 1 energy. See, these guys are gonna wreck me. They're gonna wreck my shit. So it makes me not want to risk putting out strong characters or anything like that, you know? So none of these characters have taunt. I'm gonna play this guy to finally test if I've understood how that actually works. So none of them had taunt, none were destroyed. Yes, that is what was happening there last time. He can kill one of these without getting hurt himself. So I'm going to allow him to do that. I think I'm going to let this guy die, because I'm kind of gaining a bit of a unit advantage here. I don't know, he's just going to keep playing these. This guy probably has a billion of these stupid things. He's actually really good to have. I'm increasingly aware of how useful that character is right now, so I think it makes the most sense to just... That thing can do 5 damage. It's really strong. I want to get rid of it. And then I might as well play both of these just to have additional units available, and then I can take my shot. I think that would be it. Okay. I think that was an effective turn. I like the 4-eyed eagle or whatever. That thing looks cool. A lot of the artwork in this game looks very cool. I appreciate the artwork. Oh, he chose to do nothing, did he? Well, that makes things a lot easier for me. I didn't even have to do that. That was just kind of an FU to this guy because I thought it was funny. There we have it. Suck it, you stupid lizard. Oh yeah, I gotta really remember to think about who I'm blessing. There's other characters I probably would have way rather blessed, but that's fine, I'll take it. Calm down, beasts dead all over. Stupid beasts. We all know more or less what that would have said. The sun had set and we were just starting the fires when a howling pack of creatures rushed at us from the shadows. There was barely enough time to ready our weapons before they were upon us. Beast Pack. They are armored, resilient creatures that can shrug off sandstorms and black rains. It's one of those jangers. I don't know. The thing that was named after a goofy version of Jaguar. I don't remember what the hell its actual name was. It has a shitload of health, which really terrifies me. Confirm, I guess. Oh, we got these like brambles and stuff. When a unit enters battle as a neighbor, so I can't place things next to this. He's just got a bunch of rocks to worry about. I gotta worry about a bush that's gonna kill my guys. That seems like an unfair, disproportionate balance, you know? Does diagonal, or is it just those 4 spaces that would count as neighbor? I don't know. We're gonna have to kind of find out the hard way. And I'm not overly a fan of that. You're gonna move a rock? Oh, you moved me behind the rock. Piece of shit. Now they can't attack. Well, you can't even switch places. Oh, but you can like jump across. You can move anywhere. It's not just like adjacent tiles, so that's very good for me. I am going to test if that counts as neighbor. It doesn't, so that means you can safely move up to there. I hate this thing. That's really screwing me over. I'm going to make you shittier, because I don't want you to mess me up too badly. I will... Do you know what? I kind of want to get rid of this. I kind of need that space, because placing things here is going to cause damage from the stupid bramble or whatever. So I kind of don't want to have to worry about that. I think that was a relatively effective use of everything. Ooh, I gotta remember to scrap... Son of a bitch. I gotta remember to scrap one thing. I maybe should have done that. Oh, that was cool. He used the pull on himself. That was very cool. I like what he did there. I'm gonna scrap you for the sake of getting this. Oh, it has to be in your hand, so nothing happened. So that kind of sucks. Do any of you know taunt? There's only the one of you. Well, shit. All friendly, undamaged. He hasn't been hurt now, like this battle, but I think he is still, it does still count as like wounded or whatever, so I don't think it would do anything for me. Man, I might lose on this battle. I feel like I'm coming into it disadvantaged. This guy has an insane amount of health, and he's just throwing all kinds of shit at me. Well, I hate that I'm not taking the auto-kill taunt thing there, but I'm just throwing him out there just to get more guys on the field, essentially. You might as well try and deal some sort of damage to that thing. I do like that it alerts you when it's like, alright, you've done like everything you can. Now you can end your turn. +4, -2. Holy shit, you can kill something with that card. I'd only thought about using it against yourself. The way that you can use cards against your enemy or seemingly negative things against yourself, this guy's kind of shown that off a couple times already, and it's cool. I do dig the strategy potential there. Oh, I didn't realize I was playing her wounded. Well, that's fine, I guess. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. If I attack this thing, then it's dead. I can attack this without dying. I'm just gonna try and kill this fucking thing and hope that I eventually draw a... Oh god, he's playing so many things. Now he plays something that was taunt. Oh, and it had poison. What the shit? Everything is just dying all over the place. Jesus Christ. That was explosive. That was a hell of a thing. The pack leader. Ooh, I do like this. I don't think I'm gonna play him right this turn though. I'm gonna try and see if I have something else I could pull out instead. I'll try and bless this guy when he comes out. Ah, but he has that sweet revenge card. I'll save the Shiv for next time. I'm gonna throw this out just to have another unit, beef this guy up, but I don't actually want to attack, I don't think. Do you know what? Here's kind of the trade-off. This thing's going to attack me no matter what. So it's either I can attack it and just kind of absorb the retaliation now, and I'm stopping him from using poison, I hope. Because if he attacked me on his own, I hope I don't get poisoned by doing this. Damn it! That card is really strong. And I wish I didn't bother with that, because I was gonna... Son of a bitch. Now I feel like I should have just attacked this directly, but at least it's gone now. Oh, the bull that I ended up getting one of these, I think. Yeah, I have one. There he is. Well, I think I'm just going to immediately kill it then. I don't want to have to worry about that. It's a lot easier just to kill it now. SOB. He's got another one? I don't like this. This isn't even like the final battle. Actually, I don't know if this level or map or whatever ends with the battle. Target friendly follower gains taunt and is pulled. Whoa. So now I have to attack that stupid thing. Well, shit. I'm throwing the pack leader out, I think. Now boost him. He has to like delay a turn. You can't, hey? You have to attack this stupid thing? I guess that's what I'm doing. Damn it. Taunt is effective as hell? Fuck. I just realized how ruined this guy's gonna get out there. Assuming that this guy starts attacking with all these many cards, I don't think we've had... Oh shit, they're attacking me directly now. Damn it all. It hasn't gone on long enough before to suddenly have this much energy, and where he starts... Oh my god, it heals so much. What the hell? I just have to like throw things out. I just need things on the field, but like he has so many things and they're all taunting. I'm gonna lose this one. It adds taunt. If he already has taunt, it gains 9 health. That was a really cool card. That was a cool card. I'm getting mangled out here. My strategy of go straight for the health all the time. Oh, I just added a defend as well. Of going straight for the other leader's health does not work when they have so much health. I would lose 2, they would lose 2. I'm doing it. Whatever. Take that shit out, I guess. Dangerous move. All friendly followers gain a bunch. Too bad it won't matter. I'm gonna stick you guys out there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, not yet. Draw another card. Nice. Okay. Draw a leader card. Just keep getting me cards. I like this. I like the continuous handing off of cards like that. Oh, have their health set to 2. I mean, it won't particularly matter since most of them are at 2 anyways, and they can deal enough damage. Whatever, I'll play it. Oh, it's gonna set them to 2 as well? Yeah, that benefits me and hurts them. I didn't realize it would affect the other things on the field like that. That's dope. That's a cool card. Oh, he's gonna attack my health though with this thing, isn't he? And then I lose? He didn't, and I don't know why he didn't. Oh, I don't know what the hell just happened. There was something oh, it was the bull or whatever, that if you do enough damage to kill a unit, that damage carries on. And so he did enough damage to kill my unit and me, so killing my unit was almost just a big middle finger to me. With our prophet fallen in combat, we were at the mercy of our attackers. They wreaked havoc through the convoy, taking what they wanted, with the followers scattered to escape certain death. A few regrouped and decided to march on, but without the vision of the power of the prophet, there was little hope. It wasn't long before the stragglers perished or abandoned the path. Game over. Whoa, you were on the road for 41 days. Places visited 9, fights 1, 6, units destroyed 26, followers lost 3, your convoy is lost. Please play again to see if you can unlock new options to start the game with. That's pretty neat. A more detailed breakdown of the different stats there. I'm not going to reach all that. Milestones, I don't know exactly. Oh, no, yeah, the milestones were the things I read when I was first starting up the game. You know, it was like, win 10 combats or whatever, and you gain some sort of permanent upgrade. That's pretty cool. You get to see a full collection of different, like, cards that you've discovered. Maybe you even get to do a new run starting with those. I don't entirely know. Guys, the game is set to come out later this summer. I was kind of back and forth on it. I felt like there was a few situations where I felt like I got super screwed over by, like, unfair mechanics. The further into it I got, the more I kind of settled into the rhythm of this game and realized it's brutal, but it's strategic. There's a lot of planning you can do. I honestly, if I want to be honest with myself, don't think I'm good enough at deck builder games to be able to do that kind of minutia of whittling your deck down to a very precise, finely tuned, deadly super deck. I am not that great at that, so I very much enjoy showing a game like this off because I do enjoy fiddling around with it and testing it out, testing the waters, getting a feel for things. I personally think this is a type of game I may permanently be bad at. So I don't know if I'll be playing it further, but I hope that gave you guys a good indication of what to expect from it. I'll have a link down below. You guys can go wishlist it because it is coming out in the coming months, and I think it's one definitely worth keeping an eye on. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.